MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Maine. Today, it's the second of this three-game series. Big Daddy Dick will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Just checking.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Paul Goldschmidt will
just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
First and second here with nobody out. And now he's really... A.J. Pollock will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those...
And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Big Daddy Dick steps in now.
Now batting, shortstop, Big Daddy Dick.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in game 1, so you could maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everybody on the roster.
He's good.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Paul Goldschmidt gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first. A.J. Pollock will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
On the ground to the left side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Diamondbacks leave him loaded. They're up 2-0. Adeiny Echeverria will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Big Daddy Dick stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1 and 2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2 and 2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
First baseman number 44.
D. Gordon will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Drilled on the ground to short. Dick. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 3. Big Daddy Dick digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Big Daddy Dick gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. D-backs lead it 5-4. Christian Yelich comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
A shot down the first baseline. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Avisail Garcia. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
To second. Out. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. D. Gordon comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And that's just about what we've come to expect out of this guy so far this year. He picks up save number 35 by finishing off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. But right now, he's among the National League leaders in home runs, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will be very aware of when his spot in the order is coming around.
Jim Pinozo starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect...
Now to the plate, Big Daddy Dick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Oh, man, I love what A.J.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. To short. Dick scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. At the plate, Big Daddy Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. High pop up. Bohr is there for it. And that retires the side. One left for Arizona. They're down 4-0. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground softly towards second. He's got it, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. One left for Miami as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Big Daddy Dick will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
Stepping in, Martin Prado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
I'm not sure how this one's going to be scored. This was going to be a dicey proposition trying to get that guy at second base. And as you see, not only is that throw to second late, but the return throw to first is late as well. So they're not going to get anybody.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. A barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Marlins strand a pair. They're on. In now, Big Daddy Dick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate.
A curveball, a great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here.
Dee Gordon steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
To short, hit hard. Dick. There. And a rather easy first out.
The second baseman, number 2, Studer.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 9-6. So long from South Florida. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's reached the 20 steals mark on the year, and that speed he showcases can really cause problems for a defense. It's always fun to watch him when he's on base.
Shelby Miller is on the mound for Game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
Big Daddy Dick gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Big Daddy Dick.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And if you go by the results of Game 1 of this road trip, they could be in for some trouble. They were annihilated in the opener of this series, so they're going to need to wake up or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to appreciate in the last 10 games. You got to be careful.
Jose Reyes will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Miller's got his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Dick is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Big Daddy Dick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Big Daddy Dick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tom Murphy digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Big Daddy Dick will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're up 1-0. To short. Dick is up on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, center fielder.
Big Daddy Dick digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment.
That fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hit hard towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the ninth, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 2-1. Good night from Phoenix.
On 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's currently on pace to score at least 90 runs on the year, which is a pretty big total. So clearly he's a big part of this lineup.
Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Gerardo Parra will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. No one out with a runner at second. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing. Big Daddy Dick steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Dick.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Gonzalez, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Jake Lamb will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard toward the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Gerardo Parra stands in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Big Daddy Dick is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Jose Reyes will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Rockies lead this one 3-2. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out. So striding in, number 23, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting,
Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Dick. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Justin Miller.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 4-3. So long from Phoenix. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment. The show has baseball for you on a Friday night as you get a look at Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Big Daddy Dick will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Kane sets. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. Now, he's been destroying the ball lately. 7 home runs in the last 10 games. You got to be careful when you're...
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Now a ball grounded to short. This one there.
He's out.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Into the box now, Big Daddy Dick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
He's set. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Moss looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
One out, runner on third. He's just looking for something he can get in the air. And he does a lot more than that. He gets this thing high in the air all right and all the way over the wall, too.
Ready to take his hacks again, Big Daddy Dick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him hard stuff again.
In tight here with the first teams with 6 hits so far.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. High in the air into shallow left center. Moss moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Matt Cain strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Diamondbacks. Big Daddy Dick will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Kane gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Brandon Moss comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
1-1, here it is. Now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 1. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got Goldie and Posey coming up next. Big Daddy Dick will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box, Big Daddy Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Big Daddy Dick.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Pence. And that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Belt will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. A double play ball to second. 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Big Daddy Dick will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
And you want to talk about getting the bat head out front? Well, he just rips this ball. But look at that play down at third base. This is just stick your glove out and hope that it finds the webbing. And this one did as he gets up and throws him out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Hits this one hard the other way. Owings is there. On to first, and this will remain. Big Daddy Dick will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Joe Panik will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. 1-2, here it comes. Hit to short. Dick comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Matt Duffy makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 20.
Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series. Big Daddy Dick will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here. With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Here's a guy who's in the conversation for batting title, and over his last 10 games, he's hit over .330.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Runner goes for second. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much. Brandon Crawford will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Big Daddy Dick is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Into the seats, 0-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Just checking.
And he falls behind 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Matt Duffy steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 2 hits for the Giants. Big Daddy Dick will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. Hunter Pence comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Brandon Belt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded to short. Dick takes it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the D-backs 1. Big Daddy Dick will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Madison Bumgarner. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and He definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
This afternoon, first.
So that'll just about...